Is the end game already here? Maybe. Hey guys, hope you're having a beautiful day. My name is Mr. Eminike, and yeah, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about, is it really the end game in Need for Speed Heat? Because it's only been out nearly just over 2 weeks. Well, maybe it is. Now, before we actually do get in with this topic, I just want to explain and just tell you one thing. I love Need for Speed Heat with a passion. Like, I just love it. It's beautiful game, and the graphics is just awesome, and especially this drift build right here. If you want to know what this drift build is, I'll put it in the comment section below. Like, I'm already getting all these comments like here. Round of applause for this dude here. He's thinking into the future, and he wants a Need for Speed Prius. Why not? I'm genuinely struggling on how to actually say and explain in this video because, like I said, I love this game that much. I really can't fault much about it, but there's just some things that are bugging me in the game, and that is what I'm going to be talking about today. But as always, if you want to get in with the conversation, you could leave your feedback in the comment section, and I'll try and reply to as many people as possible, and basically just everyone help each other out. First off, I want to start with the positives on Need for Speed Heat. Now, obviously, when we first got the game, we was absolute buzzy because it's probably the best Need for Speed that we've ever had. Well, to be honest, it is the best Need for Speed we've ever had, but that still doesn't stop the negatives. Every game's got negative, people, but this right here has got more positives than it does negatives, which is obviously a good thing. With that being said, the positives about Need for Speed Heat is the storyline is very, very good. It's well thought, and to be honest, it's the best we've ever had. The graphics, on the other hand, as well, is probably the best we've ever had as well, because playing this game in 4K resolution at like 100 frames per second on the PC is definitely something you've got to do. Also, the customizations is awesome, the engine swaps is awesome, and one of the big things as well that is like the best thing about Need for Speed Heat is that we've got like over 100 odd cars to customize in the game, which is a lot more than we had in Need for Speed Payback, which yeah, big thumbs up from me. Like, oh boy, here we go with the negatives on Need for Speed Heat. Now, there isn't actually really that many, but they're quite big ones, and they do affect the game. Unfortunately, like, if you've never actually played Need for Speed Heat, then you won't know where I'm coming from. If you actually have, well, then you probably will agree with me. So the storyline. Now, the storyline, don't get me wrong, was amazing, very energetic. That we actually got the most wanted BMW at the end of it when we actually did complete Mercer and take him down. But it was just too short. It was really too damn short, people. Like, you could probably complete it within 2 hours if you hammered it that much. Okay, so that was a bit of an exaggeration, but if you actually really did want to complete Need for Speed Heat, you could do it in 5 hours less. Well, Need for Speed Payback storyline was longer than this. It breaks my heart, people. It really does break my heart, and if you're a massive Need for Speed fan like myself, you'll probably understand where I'm coming from. So once you've actually completed the storyline mode, you've got like 2 things you could do. You could earn cash during the day, or during the night you could earn yourself some rep. Now, once you actually do get to level 50 rep in Need for Speed Heat during the nighttime cycle, what can you actually do after that? Because once you've actually completed the races, you don't earn no more cash. The reputation just goes nowhere. You've basically got nothing else to do. Yes, I know you've got all the billboards to collect, all the ramps to do, collect all those flamingos that are flying about to collect. Once you've actually done that within a week, there's nothing else left in the game. So you're basically just left to do level 5 heat chases, which, don't get me wrong, they're really fun, but after a while they do get quite boring, and I'm gonna say quite repetitive as well. I'm gonna say this right now, by the time this game's been out a month, majority of the people have probably completed the 100%. Yes, I know you could take your time and just go slow with the game, but it's not the point, is it? We need more content to the end game of Need for Speed Heat. Yeah, it's very early on, but they should have thought about this before they thought. To be honest, they probably didn't think we'd complete this game and do like nearly 100% of the activities this early on. Still no excuse though. Like, even the online mode isn't that great either. I've probably been online around 2 times, and that just gets boring. Loads of people just getting police chases, and that's about it. So, people, I've got a couple of suggestions. One, we need story DLC expansion packs, not just car packs. Don't get me wrong, car packs, yes, we all do love them, and it would be amazing if a Toyota Supra actually did come back into Need for Speed Heat. But once again, we want a different island. We want something different to explore, so we don't get bored of Palm City. And then number 2, something like the abandoned car series, because thousands and thousands 1,000 people actually did enjoy that, and it made them explore the map more in depth, which was obviously a very good thing. So yeah, people, let me know your feedback in the comment section, what you think they should do for Need for Speed Heat at the end game. And yeah, I really hope you did enjoy it and you enjoyed it enough to maybe subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.